has been on a tremendous decline since the beginning of COVID. This mandate forcing legislation onto personal health care is ridiculous. If you are medically compromised, overweight, or you smoke, you will be more prone to suffering from the cold. If that is the case, then you can wear a mask yourself. Why should healthy people be punished for ensuring that they stay in shape and have a highly tolerant immune system? Admittedly, in the beginning of this cold, everyone was frightened for their lives, but I believe we have reached a point where the mask orders, social distancing, and lockdowns have done more harm than the virus. Social emotional agnosia is the inability to perceive facial expressions, body language, and voice intonation. By wearing masks in social situations, people are no longer able to see facial expressions, in return causing a depleted social skills. Therefore, this disorder is a common trait in our society. On top of this, small businesses have suffered intolerable losses, forcing them to close their doors forever. Some are hanging on by a thread, and you wish to go into their business and enforce a hogwash mandate that contradicts Louisiana state law, which has been in writing and enforced for a significantly longer period of time. Louisiana Revised Statute 14313 clearly states that wearing masks or hoods in public is prohibited and should have penalty. To enforce the mandate today would contradict years of judge rulings and penalties assigned to those who broke this law. If in fact you allowed the mandate, it would only be right to expunge the records of every individual that ever received a written citation or was charged with a misdemeanor for wearing this mask. This mandate is simply forcing Governor John Bell's order on the city of Lafayette. His executive order was signed March 11th of 2020 and has been renewed post-expiration 16 times. If the council was to agree on this mandate, Lafayette City would be forced to adhere to the tyrannical overreach the government has signed into law until he exonerates his state of emergency COVID orders. We do not know how long this would last. So why should we trust politicians to tell us to wear a mask and that it will be over soon when they've been saying this for over a year? If we are to take our rights for granted and give up a piece of freedom for a minute amount of safety, then we deserve neither freedom nor safety. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other speakers?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
All right. Public comment. I know some council members had some, I don't see any speakers from the council. Anybody have anything they want to add? Or are we going to a vote?